Hello YouTube, this is P-Dog Knight, and welcome to my first recurring feature on my channel, which I call Driving Thoughts. Now, I spend a lot of time in my car driving, and while I'm driving, I get these thoughts. Sometimes they're about current events, sometimes they're about things I see on YouTube, and sometimes it's just some random shit that makes me go, So yesterday I had this 3-hour drive, and I figured, well, maybe I'll just turn on the microphone and see what comes out of my mouth. So these are some of those thoughts. And now, since I record them in my car with my phone, and my car is very noisy and I don't have a good mic system set up, the original recordings sound like trash. So I do come back and transcribe the recordings and re-record them for you. So my first driving thought is related to what happened at VidCon a couple weeks ago. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party on this subject, but I had an interesting conversation on Twitter the other day with one of the people that I subscribe to on YouTube named Chrisiosity. Now, she is someone that I have a lot of respect for, although we don't agree on a whole lot of things socio-political. In fact, she and I kind of disagree on some core things, but I think she's a good person, and I've never doubted her sincerity about her care for people. And what happened in this exchange, we were talking about the Sargon of Akkad and Anita Sarkeesian situation from VidCon, and the conversation got to how people harass Anita Sarkeesian and other feminists online. Now, I don't know if I made the point very well, but I said something to the effect that these people, meaning content creators on YouTube, don't harass Anita Sarkeesian. They criticize her ideas. And Chrisiosity got very angry with me and said I was delusional if I didn't think they were harassing her. So I went back and I started rewatching some videos from as far back as 2 to 3 years ago from different YouTubers who would make videos critiquing what Anita Sarkeesian said. And it's funny, when you go back and look at those videos, they are absolutely criticizing her ideas. So I was thinking about that, and I know that the crowd of online feminists Chrisiosity associates with often talks about how these creators are supposedly going out and sending their followers to go out and harass people. Now, these content creators have combined audiences that are made up of hundreds of thousands of people. So even if 1/10 of 1% of their audience goes out and acts like dickheads in someone's comment section or Twitter feed, the content creator has no say or ability to police that. No matter what they do, or even if they explicitly say, don't go and harass this person I'm talking about, like Sargon sometimes does, there's still going to be a small percentage of assholes who are going to go ahead and do it anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. Whether you put a link in the video or you don't put a link in the description, they're still going to go find you. I honestly don't know what the solution to this is. Do you not criticize ideas you think are bad? Well, you have every right to criticize those ideas, whether in video form or on Twitter. It's not harassment to do so. And that's one of the fine lines that Anita Sarkeesian seems to constantly blur, the difference between criticism and harassment. You know, she's saying that if you look up my name, you get this shithead who makes video after video, and she considers that harassment. Well, if you go and watch those videos, he's not harassing her. He's not saying go out and get this bitch or anything like that. He is critiquing the very ideas that she's espousing in her own videos. And that's what a vast majority of videos about her do. They break down her ideas point for point and argue against them. And that's not harassment in any way, shape, or form. It's not harassment. It's talking about her ideas. So my Twitter exchange was unfortunate because Chrisiosity got really mad at me and kind of told me to step off. And you know, thankfully she didn't block me because I do appreciate things she says online, and we actually had a very nice exchange the next morning about another topic that we don't necessarily see eye to eye on 100%, but we kind of agreed on this particular one, or at least had a civil conversation about it. But what do you think? I mean, yes, there's lots of reaction videos out there. Some of them say things that are rude, some of them are sarcastic, some of them are mocking. Mocking someone in a video is not harassment, and usually what they're mocking is the person's ideas. Do they get personal sometimes? Yes. I don't necessarily agree with that, and sometimes I think it's uncalled for. But if you're making light of someone's ideas, and even in a somewhat mocking or comedic or sarcastic kind of way, and you're criticizing the ideas, then I don't consider that harassment. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. I really look forward to hearing your thoughts. And that's also the best way you can help me out. Now, I'm not so concerned whether you like or dislike this video. I would really like to hear your feedback in the comment section. And even if you don't like this video, I want you to share it, and I don't care if it's with people who you would think would agree with me or not. Feel free to dogpile me with people who don't agree with me. I'm fine with that. I appreciate the interaction, whether I agree with it or not. So that's it for now. Whether or not you liked what I said here, or even if I pissed you off, hit the subscribe button and I'll get a chance to do it again. Again, this is P-Dog Knight, and I'm out of here.